Hello, my name is David Tarkelson. I'm the co-race director of the Outlaw Trail Half Marathon and the Beaverhead Endurance Runs. And today I want to give a little bit of advice on hydration, particularly for the Outlaw Trail Half Marathon, when we're probably going to have quite a few runners who have not run a trail race before and are very experienced with road races such as half marathons and marathons. On road races, typically you have an aid station every mile or two along the way, allowing you not to have to carry your hydration with you, where you can pick it up at those aid stations, drink, and then keep on running. However, on trail runs, typically longer trail runs are in the mountains, there's not accessibility to have an aid station every mile or two. Therefore, you have very infrequent aid stations. It's not out of the question to have an aid station maybe every 5 to 10 miles in a lot of these trail runs across the country. Therefore, that means you have to carry some type of hydration with you. And there's various different methods of doing that now. Lots of options. And I'm going to give you some of the options that I've used and that are available for you to consider. Now, I say this, that you need to find the method you like the best. And there's not one better method. It's a matter of preference. So the best thing to do is to try these things out, do a little bit of research on the internet, and then go that way. Now the first method, probably the oldest method we're all familiar with, and that is using a waist pack, such as this. This is a dual waist pack where it carries 2 bottles. Most of these bottles we carry in these packs are about 20 to 22 ounces in size, and typically you can have any type of water bottle you want. I have a Nathan bottle here and an Ultra Spire bottle in this particular backpack. In this pack, I've used these in many ultra marathons, and I really like them. Particularly this one here, it's cushioned. You can sit it down in your waist. Not a lot of bouncing going on. But some people just hate to have these on their waist. They rub and they can chafe them, do a lot of bouncing. So these also come in a single pack as well. Here, this is an example of a single one here for some shorter distances and training runs. Now, one method to get away from the chafing and the bouncing is to go on this method. This is the handhelds. These again are the same bottles. This is a Camelback bottle, and this is a Nathan bottle, and they each come with their own individual handheld apparatus where you can slide your hand in there. Allows you to strap it down and sit down your hand if you want to, and you can carry these in your hands while you're running. Now, these are very popular amongst trail runners, ultra marathon runners, and I've used these as well during races, and I like these as well. Took a little more getting used to because I was used to having a waist pack, but having that off my waist was nice, and then being able to have these on my wrist and just getting used to running them is something you get used to. It's a little bit different, but once you get used to it, it's the way to go. Also, they can be used as hand protectors as well. So if you take a trip and fall, and you fall down on the ground, they tend to protect your hands. So they also have little pouches here, zippers with a pouch, where you can carry a little bit of nutrition, some gels, other items as well. These are very popular. A third option is what we call a hydration pack. And nowadays, they make these particularly for trail runners and ultramarathon runners, and they have lots of little pouches and nooks and crannies where you can put things, health, cell phones, nutrition. They also have a little space in the back where you can put a light vest, things like that for longer outings, as well as the bladder that goes into the backpack. It slides right into the inner pocket here, and these can typically hold around 2 liters of water or 70 milliliters of water, and they have a tube that comes out with a bite valve on them, or you bite and suck in water that you can drink. Now, these I like a lot when I do long training runs where I'm unable to supply myself with water, so I can carry enough water for a 3 or 4 hour run, and even in hot weather, so they're very nice. But these are also used quite a bit in trail runs as well. People like to have the hydration on their back. It's not on their waist, it's not chafing, they don't have anything in their hands. A lot of people don't like to have anything in their hands when they're running, so they'll choose something like this. And you don't just have to fill it all the way up. You can fill it part way up if you want to as well. And these are also very popular. Again, these are the main options you have. There's different versions of these. This is a Nathan version. There's also an Ultra Spire version as well. There are a lot of similarities, particularly the bladder and the valve system is basically the same, but some variations in the actual pack itself. Cost-wise, the backpacks will run you around $80 to $120 or so. Very nice for long runs. The handheld bottles with the handheld straps are going to cost you around $25, $25. Sometimes a little bit cheaper than that. And of course, the backpack, the waist packs are going to cost more, in the range of $30 to $40, depending on what version you buy. So it's not very expensive. I've had all my systems for quite a few years now, and just it's kind of a one-time purchase type thing. And if you take care of your equipment, they'll do very well for you. So hopefully this helps you in your preparation for the Outlaw Trail Half Marathon, and hope you can choose the option that works best for you. Again, what I recommend you doing is trying these out on your long runs before the run to get used to what you want to do. Thank you very much.